Okay, maybe if it was someone from the NJT server who isn't a PVL station, I could understand. But why does the freaking USA server have to hate me all of a sudden?
That is Paris and Cabot for you though. Honestly, the only thing I like about Cabot is that he hurts Blytheville's ears. Other than that, he sucks. Paris sucks even harder. He freaking worships two perpendicular lines for crying out loud.
I agree, Cabot and Paris are stupid. Luckily we managed to catch them in the act by watching episodes of USA Elimination, which we can get easily here. Seriously though, out of all the people who could ruin our plan, why did it have to be Cabot?
My question is how in the world the packages missed the CLD. I thought we targeted the portal that was directly in the CLD. Maybe Cabot interfered with the portal somehow?
Hold on 1/60th of a minute. Did Cabot even mention a portal when he talked about the boxes?
Come to think of it, Spring Valley, I don't think he did ever mention a portal. He said he just found them on the ground. But somehow, he also knew what was in them, even though he never opened the packages. If he did open one, he would have got injured.
Hold on, I just thought of something. Could Cabot be watching the show? That is the only explanation I can think of for how he figured out what's in the boxes.
But Pearl River, he said it was probably Spring Valley trying to get revenge on Paris. But it was Happy Kyle's idea to bring the packages to the server. But I suppose it's possible he was making assumptions.
Well, no matter how Cabot worked all this out, we need to do something. But we still have a show to get off the ground. What should we do? Any ideas, Happy Kyle?
Actually, don't worry, Spring Valley. I actually think after what you said, I have got something in mind. I would like to apologize about that little problem we had with our introduction on the rooftop. But now that we are in a more proper setting, I would like to welcome you all to the show. Now that we are in the theater, I think we can properly begin. Now, the first thing we really need to get into is the teams. This show is a very unique one, in which we don't divide teams by location, because we are not like High Bridge. Instead, we use a team selection process.
But Happy Kyle, that fucking explanation is kind of vague as shit. Can you please fucking go into more damn details?
I'm glad you asked, Terrytown. Well, the process itself is actually quite simple. Allow me to explain to you guys and gals. First, each of my co-hosts will pick one of you. The three people who get picked will be the team captains. Then the team captains get to pick their first member. Then the next person chosen gets to pick the next member, and so on and so forth. Alright. I almost forgot to introduce you all to someone. This is someone, or something you will see a lot during the course of the show. This is the Magic Monitor, or as I like to affectionately call him, Angry Kyle 69.
Shut the fuck up, Happy Kyle. I will have you fucking know that I do a lot of shit for you. You give me no fucking respect, and I am fucking amazing. Also, 69. Really, Happy Kyle, you turned me into a 69 joke. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm awesome as shit, and you need to respect that. No, Happy Kyle, don't you fucking dare turn me off with the clapping method, or else I'm going to fucking...
I can explain. I bought Angry Kyle 69 from the USA server, so needless to say, it has a bit of a temper, but anyways, Angry Kyle 69 will be used as the TV during eliminations. Don't worry, I can turn him off at any time, so he shouldn't be too much of a problem. I was just forced to buy it with the voice box because Milton Logic. Also, it can display stuff with the voice turned off, so I won't worry too much. But anyway, now my brilliant co-hosts will decide who our three team captains will be. You guys can choose the captains in any order, and then once we have the three captains, we can set up the choosing order from there.
Well, I was thinking about who should be a team leader. I was thinking that the leader should be someone who already has leadership experience. Therefore, when I had to decide on who should be a team captain, I picked Marble Hill.
Hell yeah. Bad bitches, we got ourselves some territory. Thank you, Spring Valley.
Well, I personally think a team captain should be someone who is powerful. Someone who the team can rely on in a dire time of need. Because of those reasons, I pick peak skill. Peak skill, did you seriously go renegade for life and parachute off the lighting for no reason?
Just thought I would show you all my skill again. I had a feeling you would pick me anyway.
Well, I think that a team leader or captain, or whatever, should be someone with an overall good head on their shoulders, but still have a sense of humor. And because we still need a male captain, my pick goes to Cortland.
I believe now would be a good time to bring out my briefcase. Let's just say it's filled with all the good stuff.
Now, to choose who gets to pick first, second, and third. It's time for a classic school technique. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. Which number is it?
2, 9,
6.
I was thinking of 3. So first Marble Hill, then Cortland, and then Peak Skill.
My alliance is my number one priority. So I will start by picking Greystone.
Well, I want to start off by building my team with a guy with a reputation. So the obvious first choice would be Grand Central.
Well, team chemistry is important. So I want a team full of people who get along. Breakneck Ridge, get your ass over here.
Ludlow, the bad bitches will prevail. So we need the power of God and NJT to help us.
We need someone with some skill on this team. So I pick Yankees.
I want someone who is friendly on the team. Spy Tendiville I think is someone who will boost morale.
Arsening, we need you. Where will we get our puns without you?
Of course I'm gonna choose my friends. Harlem, come on Cortland's team.
Yonkers, you're my buddy. I want you on the same team as me.
Dobbs Ferry, we need you to complete the bad bitches, so come on.
Bro, we need that boy with them brains. So I gonna pick Phillips Manor.
Yonkers loves being with Yonkers Amtrak friends. So Yonkers picks Poughkeepsie. I pick Hastings.
Dobbs Ferry, why did you choose your sister to be on our team?
Look, I will explain later. Just please understand for now.
Well, I suppose Morris Heights can fly. So he can be on the team. I guess.
Well, I want to complete the Amtrak alliance. So Croton Harmon will be on this team.
Ardsley, come on the team. You know, for a family reunion.
Let's keep up the idea of making this team powerful. I pick Irvington.
How has no one picked Tarrytown? He is so nice, let's pick him for more moral.
How about Scarborough? I'm sure he would fit in.
Well, it kinda sucks that I can't pick Tarrytown. But New Hamburg is cool, and her shooting skills.
Fuck. Cold Spring is a fucking buggers. I want her on my damn team.
Riverdale, I need you on my team. Come on, we can do it together.
How about Glenwood? Maybe he can do something.
I don't really care. What about Manitou? She doesn't trust anyone, and it's better if she doesn't pick anyone.
Bacon. Just because that's who Scarborough told me to pick.
The agony in my heart is telling me that we should pick Garrison.
You have got to be fucking kidding me.
Or shit. That means we are stuck with University Heights.
Well guys, now that we have the teams, do we have names for what the teams should be called?
I would say the bad bitches, but I don't want non-alliance members to feel left out. So because we're all female, except for 2 gay men and Riverdale, we should be the femme fatale. If it's okay with Riverdale.
No, I don't mind.
Well, if it's okay with Riverdale, I guess it's okay with me.
Well, we are in an all-male team. Since Mars is the symbol of masculinity, we will be called Mars Major.
Well, I don't really know what a team name should be.
Team fucking Chaos.
Well, I think we can leave out the fucking part, but Team Chaos is a perfect name.
Okay, now that we have teams out of the way, we can move on to the first challenge. In order to do that, we need to go somewhere else to get that started. Follow me everyone. Well guys, welcome to the HUL servers warehouse. Here we store tons of things, including anime merch, Phillips Manor inventions, and allegedly the USA servers guacamole. But enough about those stupid rumors, let's get to the challenge.
As you are all probably aware by now, my station got destroyed again, this time by Paris and Cabot from the freaking USA server. So those two are the subject of today's challenge.
Today's challenge is very simple. Get revenge on Cabot and Paris in any way we can. Here is how it's gonna work. In your teams, you will divide into 2 groups of 5. One group for Cabot, and the other for Paris.
You have 1 hour to make a plan to get revenge on your character, and execute the plan up until the point where you actually launch it. You can use any items in the warehouse, although you are welcome to use other methods with stuff you already have.
You want to make your idea really good, because the team who is responsible for the worst plan are going to be the losers, and they will face elimination. I think this should do great. After all, I doubt Topa cares about Cabot and Paris anyway.
Even if this doesn't work, we at least have to know we tried. This challenge starts now.
Don't worry about the challenge too much, you guys. I got this in the bag.
Yonkers is wondering what University Heights has in mind for our plan to get revenge on Paris.
It's quite simple, Yonkers. We should feel lucky now that the elevator had no Wi-Fi. Because now I can finish my Cabot x Paris fanfiction. I think Paris is more likely to freak out over something like this than Cabot. I'm making sure to add a lot of detail.
I think your idea is brilliant, University Heights. The USA server gets triggered easily over this type of stuff. But don't you think we could add some prank factor to this idea? It might help so Paris can't pull a "What up, I'm Jard, I'm 19, and I never fucking learned how to read" moment on us.
Yonkers agrees with Poughkeepsie. How can Yonkers and his friends prevent this from going wrong?
That is where my hacking skills come in handy. I can time this all to happen specifically to happen during the right time. First, Paris will receive a fake email with a link. If he doesn't click that, I will take over his phone, and force him to the fic. Also, here is a fun fact. All phones are the Elimination Show world have text-to-speech on their phones. So I can force him to listen to the fanfiction via hacking his text-to-speech on his phone. Even if he destroys his phone, the fic will be online.
I think your hacking skills are amazing. Could you teach me sometime? It would be perfect for trolling people.
Sure, why not? I can teach you things beyond the ease of hacking Roblox servers. Which, let's be honest, a 5-year-old could do easily.
I'm excited to see Cabot's reaction. After all, he will be in the fanfiction as well. I bet his reaction will be like this.
Grandma, there is a dirty fanfic of me in Paris on the internet. What should we do now? Grandma, what do you mean the fanfic was sexy? It was not hot, it was disgusting. Grandma, what do you mean you are planning me in Paris's wedding? I'm not ready for commitment.
Seriously, Spite and Diville, you're too much. I can't get enough of your impersonations.
What do you mean we are digging up Cabot's dead grandma?
Why not? The shovels were there in the warehouse, and we had access to the USA server portal by their graveyard. Happy Kyle informed me that he has a cannon which can launch things to the USA server if necessary, so why not use it?
Seriously, this is creepy as fuck though. We are digging up a fucking dead body. Also, how do we know those USA bastards aren't tricking us with this fucking gravestone?
Why are we even doing this? We are in the middle of the USA server. Can't we just go to where Cabot is currently residing, and then give him a taste of Haikawa? That would be an easy way to get revenge on him.
But fuck. What Cabot and Paris did was fucking unacceptable, and they must be fucking punished for their damn actions. But the only fucking people who deserve to die in shitty pain are Bella Vista and Essex Street. They're fucking monsters.
I agree with Tarrytown. We don't want to add someone to this grave, we want to remove someone. But I guess we will have to dig to find out if his grandma is really here. Hey, Tarrytown and Manitou, what are you doing by that other grave?
Seriously, did you not read the fucking tombstone? This is where Bella Vista was buried when she died. But as we all know, she came back to life. I am positive there is a conspiracy behind how she got revived, perhaps a mass cult in the server.
I personally fucking think it could have damn well have been Grissom or Essex Street. I'm curious as shit, and just want to fucking observe. Sorry for not fucking helping.
It's alright Tarrytown, I would rather party than do this shit, and would sit out if I had an option. But we need 2 of us to dig.
Hold on, I think we hit something. Everyone stand back.
Wait, we actually dug up a coffin. Maybe this coffin has Cabot's dead grandma in it.
Okay, it was my idea to dig up Cabot's grandma. so I will check the coffin to make sure we got the right person. Guys, this is it. This is 100% the coffin which contains Cabot's dead grandma.
Wait, how the fuck can you tell it's Cabot's grandma just by looking at the body?
But fuck, why the fuck would Peekskill fucking lie? I get that you believe in fucking conspiracy theories, but Peekskill would not lie. I fucking believe in my friends. Come on, let's get the damn body to Happy Kyle.
Wow, Marble Hill, you were not lying. Our alliance meeting room totally has your personality all over it. A little too pink for my personal liking, but it fits you perfectly.
Thanks, Greystone. I actually designed quite a bit of this myself. A bad bitch should not be afraid to get their hands dirty.
I agree that our meeting place is nice, but let's get into the challenge. What supplies did you get from the warehouse that can help us get revenge on Paris?
I found an empty box in the warehouse. I then took all the stuff we would need for our plan, and put it in our box.
But what is our agenda with this stuff, Marble Hill?
I can tell you this, I got lucky. I got not only the character tracker, but also a good portion of check marks. We are gonna make a hot air balloon that rains check marks. But just like Lake Itchy from Mario, it follows you non-stop.
Wow, Marble Hill, I think this idea has spiked in potential.
Girl, none of us here have played Mario except Marble Hill, so we don't get that pun.
But Lockett throws spiked balls and... oh, never fucking mind.
This idea is great at all, but I think there is something we need to discuss. Dobbs Ferry, why did you pick your sister Hastings to be on our team? That was a very odd thing for you to do.
Well, I knew this would come up. Look, I just really want to try and rekindle my relationship with my sisters. I may not understand them, but I want to learn how to do so. I hope you girls can understand where I'm coming from.
I understand where you're coming from. You're a good person, Dobbs Ferry, and I'm sorry that you're having trouble with your family.
I agree with Marble Hill. I'm sorry, Dobbs Ferry. I'm sure the power of God will help you and your sisters become close again.
Thank you, girls. I feel so much better now. Come on, let's get to work on our balloon.
Honestly, why are we on an escalator right now?
Because up this escalator is what we are going to use to get revenge on Cabot.
Oh, I forgot to read the sign before we entered the building. Where are we again?
We are currently in the HUL Museum of Absolute Bullshit. A place where the chaos of the Elimination show world is put on display. Despite this, it is a very peaceful place in my opinion. Good for people watching.
Well guys, we are here, the OCSN level.
Oh, a megaphone. Cabot carries one of those around to hurt Blithyville and Jacksonville's is. I wonder how this one in the bullshit museum could help us.
You guys have never seen this before. This is called the FU phone. It was made by the OCSN server in secret. Basically, it's a megaphone that sends the sound towards the caster instead of out in the open. This is what we can use on Cabot.
We better not be giving this to Breakneck Ridge, because his music is already loud enough.
Of course not. We are gonna send it to Cabot as a fake gift. He will just think it is a new and improved megaphone, and not the prank it truly is.
And we are just gonna take it out of here just like that.
Why not? The museum allows us to take things when we need them. The HUL server is weird like that.
May, even if we weren't allowed, I have played enough Grand Theft Auto to be able to get this thing out. Let's just get it to Happy Kyle.
Or, the ease of tampering with a slot machine. This plan to get revenge on Paris is almost way too good.
Goddamn, if I knew how to hack a slot machine at the casino, I would be rich as fuck.
Dude, even if you could, you would get caught almost right away.
Okay, so explain what exactly we are doing again with the slot machine.
I rigged the machine to display only check marks, which will not only trigger him, but give him no money. Let's face it, the USA server is full of the impulsive, so he will probably use it. Hey, I just realized that I need a spare gear. Morris Heights, go fetch me one.
Oh hell no. Don't think I'm gonna let that comment you made when you picked me slide. What do you mean I'm useful, you guess?
Dude, you're lazy as hell, let's be honest. If it was up to you, you would do nothing on this show. I only choose you because you can fly. If you don't want to get called an Anthem or Middletown ripoff, you should do something useful.
Okay fine, I will get you that spare gear, Jesus.
While we are at it, Glenwood has some explaining to do. Why the fuck did you put Garrison on our team? You know he is my rival, and I want to compete against him.
Well, Garrison is always talking about his peace shit, and it fills me with agony, because in a peaceful world there would be no pain. Because that concept brings agony upon me, I wanted him on the team.
You have got to be fucking kidding me. That's why you choose Garrison.
Perhaps he also feeds off the agony in you. That's one of the ways to describe how you feel right now considering the situation.
I suppose that is somewhat right.
Emo culture is just one of those things that is difficult to understand. Just try to remain calm about the situation for the time being.
Easier said than done, Phillips Manor. Easier said than done.
Damn, and people say my edge makes me rough around the edges. But it's only the first episode and people are upset. I just hope none of them get the Huntsville treatment, or I'm gonna be pissed beyond belief.
Why does this place seem familiar? Wait a minute, this was the elimination area of Season 7 of NJT Elimination.
Why yes it is. It was Cortland who wanted to use this area.
Can you blame me though? This place reminds me of a courthouse. I sometimes need that nostalgic feeling to help me forget my court show got cancelled.
That is understandable, Cortland. Security Whitfield is a bitch.
True dat. Dat boy always jailing my homies. I just wanna be chill and make mo homies.
Okay, so now that we have vented for a minute, we need to discuss how we are gonna get revenge on Cabot. Lucky for us, we don't have to do anything.
Wait, we have to do nothing. What do you mean by that?
It's simple. I got some extra cash on hand. We are going to give the money to Jacksonville, and hire him as a hitman. Dudes, I was only kidding. We are just going to bribe Jacksonville to beat up Cabot, that's all.
I have so many questions right now. First of all, won't Jacksonville decline because it's for Spring Valley?
We just won't mention it.
But won't Security Whitfield go after us?
He is probably way too concerned about guacamole.
But doesn't the USA server use a different currency?
But Jacksonville can just get the currency changed himself. Come on guys, just trust me, we got this. It's simple but it's effective.
Aight, we will trust you. But I nervous F.
Well guys, we have reviewed all 6 ideas and have ranked them from the best to the worst. The best idea is the one we will use, and the worst idea will get the entire team put up for elimination. Now, I will start with the best idea, and work my way down. Remember, both of your team's ideas need to be called for your team to be safe. Now the best idea in our opinion was the fanfiction. It was a simple idea, but it is hands down the most foolproof. It gets the message across, and is the least likely to fail. Also, this idea has an impact regardless if certain parts fail, so we will use that idea. The second best idea goes to the megaphone. We were very close to picking that idea, but it barely lost because not only did the fanfiction require more effort, but you didn't decide who the fake president would be fakely from. So that idea got second. Third place goes to the slot machine. It required the most effort, and I commend the job that was done. But the effect would be very short-lived. But don't get me wrong, Paris would fall for it because he is stupid. Fourth place goes to the group who dug up a dead body, which is not Cabot's grandma's. You guys totally got tricked. What made you think it was his grandma besides the tombstone?
But the dead body matched Cabot's hair and shirt.
You do realize that dead bodies decompose after months, you idiot.
Shut up, Phillips Manor.
But regardless, getting a dead body launched towards you kinda sucks. So because of this, Team Chaos is safe. This means either Femme Fatale or Mars Major will face elimination. Now, I will reveal the worst idea, which is bribing Jacksonville. Both of the last two ideas had the most ways they could go wrong. But at least making that balloon required effort. Bribing Jacksonville is just lazy. Not to mention Cabot could beat him easily. So Mars Major will face elimination. Well guys, we know officially that our first elimination will be a guy. But which guy will it be? Cortland, Garrison, Glenwood, Graham Central, Harlem, Irvington, Morris Heights, New Hamburg, Phillips Manor, or Yankees? That decision is up to you.